Welcome back to the madness, guys. This is going to be a guide for you to get your own hidden ability golem. If you don't know what the hidden ability is for golem, it's called Galvanize. And Galvanize is a pretty sweet ability. It increases normal moves by 20% and changes them to electric type. So you get stab on top of it with ALOLAN golem here. Now, the funny thing about that is its hidden ability, and thanks to aDrive, he actually posted a video recently about how often the hidden abilities appear, and it's like 15% past 30. So let's go. The only problem with Geodudes and everything when you come out here try to get the hidden ability, I think we've all encountered this is why you're here, is that you come out here and then you fall swipe them down and then they just explode in your face. Well, crap. Well, there's only one, well, there's a few things you can do, but there are a few Pokemon out there with the damp ability that you want to get, and that'll help you out here. Now, I recommend these Pokemon. Well, the first one is a False Swiper. You can go with anything False Swiper. I have my special Snorlax, and I'm going to grab here this Poliwrath. Now, I EV trained this Poliwrath. I caught it in the wild, but I pretty much just maxed out its HP and its defense stat. You don't really need like the most perfectly trained Poliwrath for this. I chose Poliwrath for other reasons, because he can learn Bulk Up, which would help out a little bit here. He also has pretty big defenses there against it, even though he is a little water type. But it'll help. Another thing you're going to want is an Alakazam, and I'll get to that here in a minute, but Alakazam is basically your bread and butter to actually get yourself to be sure that this thing, there will be a Galvanize Geodude. Now, with those two set, you might want to bring, for a faster strategy, something with Stealth Rock, but I'll get to the pros and cons of that strat here in a minute. But, yeah, that's pretty much the team you gotta want right there. Alright, I mentioned Alakazam, and this is kind of why, because going through the main story at the very end, when you hit into the battle tree, you encounter those two people from the X and Y game, and they give you the Mega Stone for Alakazam. Now, other than that, another thing that you might want to know on your Alakazam is Protect, because you kind of need to be in there one turn just so it can actually Mega Evolve. So, the reason why you want Mega Alakazam because it has the Trace ability, and that'll allow you to copy the ability of the Geodude that you have out there, and it helps you understand, like, actually get Galvanized. Now, you can send Alakazam up really in the front of the battle, or you can save him for later after you defuse the Geodudes, and I'll go over defusing here in a minute. But I like to throw it out first. This is that way it just saves me time later on. And yeah, sometimes they might explode right off the bat, but at least you know it was right off the bat. I can always just find another Geodude real quick. But here we got Mega Alakazam, Trace, he has Sturdy, Protect, and then Bink. You know, you could also turn off animations for this if you really wanted things to go really fast, but I'm going to keep them on for the sake, because I've also noticed that I've messed up a few times on this because of the lack of animations. So we got Poliwrath. I'm going to bulk him up, do all kinds of fun things. Now, what you would kind of want to wait for before you send out someone with Stealth Rocks, if you wanted to try the Stealth Rock strats, I mean, stats. You basically want the him to defuse by using all his self-destructs, because he has, self-destruct only has 5 PP. He uses it 5 times, and you can't self-destruct anymore. So then after he uses it, you know, the first 5 times, then you can throw out your Stealth Rocker without like fear or anything, and then get your Stealth Rocks out. Now, there is a bit of a problem with Stealth Rocks here. I mean, yeah, the reason why you want it is because a lot of these Geodudes will have Sturdy, and it knocks them some hit points down, so you can actually just one-hit KO, one-hit KO, one-hit KO. The problem with that is that when you actually want to switch into like your 20th, not 20th, like 30th Pokemon here, you switch out and they explode sometimes, but I guess you can get around that if they already have defused them. But yeah, that was just some of my stupid mess-ups here that I hated with the Stealth Rock method. I personally just like it that they have Sturdy, because then I can like knock them down. They also ran out of PP a lot, because they only have 55 turns within them. You just saw the struggle here a second ago, but yeah. The Sturdy is just so much handier because it knocks them down, and I don't have to worry about switching or anything. I can just move on to the next Geodude right off the bat. So now that we got past the whole 30 kills, or I actually went to 20. If you've noticed that I have a little tally marker out here on the side, you can use a piece of paper for this. You can use like a calculator or something, whatever you got that keeps track. After you get to the 20th mark or 30th mark, however you want to be sure about this, you can wipe out the other Geodudes. Just leave the one and leave it at full health. That's kind of important because he calls a lot less for health, and it helps you control the field a lot more. Then you just kind of count off how many self-destructs they have. Like I'm tallying up right now in red the self-destructs. There's 3 self-destructs. Other items I think I should actually note is that you're obviously going to need an Adrenaline Orb for this. You might want to bring 2, that way you can waste turn, because the cool thing about Adrenaline Orb is if you already have the effect up and you just want to waste a turn, you can just try to use it. It'll try to use, but it won't work because you already have the effect up and it won't consume the item. Other items you might want to have is like full heal, maybe full restore, or even the paralyzed healing berry. I forget what it's called, but yeah, you want to go through all that. And after he's done using all his self-destructs, this is why I love having the fully evolved, mega evolved Alakazam, because I don't have to waste time. I can just throw it out, take some stealth rock damage, whoop-de-doo, and then trace, and oh my god, it has sturdy. Now, remember aDrive's thing said that there's only a 15% chance at 30 encounters plus, and 20 is like 10%, so the 5% difference. So you're gonna go through a lot of Geodudes, doing just a little montage now of the Geodudes I went through, but eventually you'll find yourself against that Galvanize Geodude, and then you can catch it in whatever ball you want. This might take you a long time as it is, because just getting to the Galvanized one, it actually took me like 2 hours just to film all this stuff for this video that you're seeing right now. The first time I did it, I wasn't even sure how I was doing it. I was just being very, very careful, very, very precision-y. And I got it, and I put it in a moon ball. I didn't want to waste a moon ball this time, so I just kind of caught it in a nest ball. It's one of my other favorite balls. But yeah, that's how you guys can get your hands on a Galvanize Geodude. So if you found this helpful, please leave a like. If you know a faster way to get through this, comment down below. And until next time, guys, stay awesome and see you around. Bye bye.